Yes, welcome back to the Christian Entertainment Review Show. And if you've been watching the videos that I played, you know that the man is in the house. Nacee, incredible music producer, incredible. I'm careful on where to put him. I'm careful whether he's a gospel musician or just an artist, because he said don't box me. He's here with me in the studio and he's going to help me understand some of the issues around boys, paddy, coming back to a fatal in Paibo now Nyamediaba. We're going to talk about the Ghana National Gospel Music Awards. You've spoken about it off air already, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the gospel industry at large. I'll try and also talk about some of the prophecies and whether churches should also pay instrumentalists. I'll try and box all of that in this 1 hour. In the last 10 minutes, I'm going to open the phone line so you can talk to Nacee here on the show. But in the meantime, you can send your WhatsApp messages on the number on your screen, and I'll read them for you. If you have questions for Nacee, you can send the questions there, and I'll read them for you. Nacee,
what's man?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Finally. Charlie, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Cool. Nacee, let's start from. I know you've been following Nacee for a while, but I want to start from boys. I want to start from boys. Then I'll go to paddy. And
then we'll go to
we'll go to Dapu. But Nacee, why did you take the risk to do boys? If I say take the risk, you understand. So why did you take that risk to do boys?
You know, Bible
and feature someone with a secular artist who is not doing gospel.
Okay. I think if I'm not being too spiritual, our mission on earth as Christians, luckily for us, we are we say we are born again Christians of today, and our main mission is to worship God, to also go out there to preach the gospel. So going out there to preach the gospel. That one alone is the risk involved is more higher, because somebody can even pour water on you, somebody can even release his or their dogs on you. So because you enter somebody's house and you wanted to preach the gospel, so it's more risky. So, and also through that is the only way you can save a soul. And if there's a way now we can use to save a soul without you knocking doors and then getting the people closer to your side, I think we have to use it. So Boys is an inspirational song. Okay. And I did that song purposely to just encouraging the youth that don't take the law into your own hands, because some elderly person has taken your girlfriend from you or your wife to be from you, so you have to catch him for some corner and then beat him, and the man will go home, and then so I call for an album you. But it doesn't make sense.
No, but you could have done such a song alone. Why did you feature Guru?
I featured Guru because I needed a rap.
You needed a rap?
Yes, I needed a tree rap, and also somebody who is an expert in that area. And I don't know any other person around the gospel.
Who can do the rap?
Yes.
But now we have gospel rappers.
Yes, we have rappers. But when you are talking about the Guru type of rap, you will not get it from the gospel. It's not there. Most of the gospel rappers are more English. They do more English rap, and and few of them that does tree, and even the tree they brothelize it.
No, but I see from boys you went to paddy. So at that point we thought we were losing you. You went to paddy. So why did you end up boys? So you decided to go on to paddy.
You see, when we released the
Counselor
One album, we started
some love songs on it.
Yes, that we have some songs that we want to use that song, and these are the things that Christians we do all the time. We also have our love life. We have our, when it comes to funerals and we do all these things. So I don't see the reason why we have to wait for a secular person to do a song for us and then hypocritically
use it.
We wait and then go and use the song, and later we call them we ask for. I think when we do that, God is always laughing at us, which is so wrong. So I think we should. One thing I said with the Christians, we should encourage the Christian musicians for them to sing songs that talks about funerals and then birthdays, weddings, love. So that because if Christian musicians, if we are singing love songs, we will carefully mention some of the things well, which it will be good for every year to listen to. So that when you are in the car driving your kids to the school, you will not feel like you see, you can play without because everything, some of the things could be covered. But if you allow the secular people to do it for you to listen, that is when they are playing the song and you really want to listen to the song, but because the children are in the car,
you can't.
Always you are.
You really want to listen to that.
You see the thing, and I don't think we have to hide behind anything and do certain things. If you, publicly, you deny that people, secretly continue denying them. You see, so I was
but secretly they listen to them.
But that's what I'm saying. So then it's hypocrisy. Because if you tell me that
Christians are hypocrites, some Christians
no, it says those that do that
are hypocrites.
Yes, I will not say everybody, every Christian. I mean, majority of the people, when the song also came out, I mean, a lot of Christians also that called and also tweeted and also said that this is a beautiful song and it's good for me to do that.
Encouraged.
Yes.
No, but have you thought of the fact of in the Christian journey we have people who are real believers. They understand the journey.
Yes.
They understand these things, and there are people who are in the middle. They don't know. They are trying to go to where the real believers are. They are in the middle, and there are people who you are now trying to win them. Those in the middle, have we thought of them thinking that Nacee to make me go back? Have you thought about that middle line people and say, because of that middle line people who are almost at the verge of coming to join those who understand Christianity well? Let me just stop. Have you thought of those?
So let me tell you something. You see, it takes one person or let's say a group of 5 or 10 people to get a song done. You see, when that is done, it takes millions of Christians to use the same song to evangelize. Okay. So when it comes to the education, it is not only me. I made a mistake, and my team, we made a mistake of we're supposed to, like I think before we started that journey, we're supposed to educate people properly. Exactly. But we made a mistake. We didn't. We thought they understand. People understand. So we also kind of so, and when the thing started, like the missiles started firing and and I realized, so then what we have to do is
you should have educated.
We should have educated.
So do you regret doing it?
I have never regretted recording any song, but I regretted not educating the people before doing
it. Yes. But I didn't regret recording it.
Not at all.
So will you record a song like that before?
Oh, of course. If that's what God wants me to do.
So you feature secular artists?
It's not about featuring. It's see, whatever that happened, if God did not allow it, like it will not happen. So let's take it that, as we all often say, that so I agree that it is God who allowed that to happen. That is why that happened. And truly, I mean, you can go on YouTube right now and check the comment under the video. You will see that yes, that video has really spoken to thousands of people. So it's not a bad thing. But I mean, for me to say that, okay, I'll sit here and say, I'll go and feature another secular artist, or I mean, I don't know. That I can't say. But if that is what God wants me to do, then the education should come in before. I mean, I can do that. So what is it? The buyer come and start to me my proposal.
We've had a whole business discussion before coming on set. So let's go to the Ghana National Gospel Music Awards. I interviewed them last week, and you called me last week to share some views that you didn't agree with some of the things we discussed on set. So let's see. Are you okay? What do you think about the whole initiative? This is the 3rd year running. What do you think about the whole initiative?
To tell you the truth, when that National Gospel Music thing started, I didn't really hear of it. I think it was the 2nd year or so that I heard of it, and then there was 1 or 2 even thing that happened. Even me myself, I even fought them, but it wasn't. I didn't push it again because I realized that no, this is for us. So there are some things definitely. It's just they just started, so it's not everything that they will get it right. So all we have to do is also get in and then support them, see how best we can make it stand, become bigger like Ghana Music Awards that today we all laugh and then and So this year I decided that no, what come with me, I have to be part of this initiative. So I think I have seen a lot of gospel awards and gospel events that today we even if we are looking for the wind of that event, we will not even see it.
Not even see, yeah.
I mean, a whole multimedia
had a gospel.
See, they have all the media backup. They have all the power to, like, say that okay, yeah, we are building a gospel award scheme, which it couldn't stand.
So you think our people like criticizing too much?
I think it's one of the things on our side that we often kill a brand before even we get
gospel
people
even kill brands.
Not gospel people. I said we
Ghanaians.
Most anybody who, but that then mostly we see it around gospel things around Christianity, and we often kind of you have some expert that will sit and say. Oh, na we in the say and we in the say and but instead of we in the say asking yourself that are these people, are they part of this, or have they even called any of these organizers to even give them one or two advice? They haven't, but we often sit back and then judge and condemn and spoil every event that whatever that is put together. So I think I wasn't happy some of the things that was
said last week.
Yeah. But I mean, it's their opinion, right? It's their opinion. But I think we should get in there and let's help them to grow it.
No, but I think some of the views shared were because I think when they were doing the second edition, we brought them here. We shared the same views. They didn't pick it up. So when they got to the third edition, that's why I'm sure my panel members last week were
my boss, even Ghana Music Award after 20 years, they still have
they do mistakes, but some of these mistakes that were done by the board of the are like, for instance, wrong categorization, like your song. I showed you album of the year that written in Bible instead of Time with God. Worship song, you just told me that it was a fatal that you presented, but on the first list we had and we were talking about last week, it was in Bible.
I think I don't know who did that. But I think one of the things that we can also advise them or tell them that whatever decision that they take, I mean, close doors. They should let, if let's say Nino is the one that's supposed to release the information out, he is the only person should release the information out. But mostly you see some of the media guys that are in there, they first released the information before
the official release.
See, which was so wrong. So they got some of the things out there wrong. It wasn't the organizers, because when we called them, when we saw the category, we said,
wrong categorization.
Why wrong categorization? Even Artist of the Year is in Bible.
They put Bible there. Yes, exactly.
And we said, how? So then we have to call. So when we call, and they said, no.
That's not it.
That's not what we. And they gave us the right one.
And I think the communication machinery of the awards too. You see, you have to look at it.
Yes, and I think my only plea is that Charlie, this is the only one that we have at the moment.
So let's support it.
You see, let's try as
let's
much
make a stand.
That's all.
Okay.
Let's help them. Let's get close and then ask questions. I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to do for you? At the beginning, definitely we might not maybe get anything from them, but as time goes on, definitely something good will come out of it. Yeah.
So that's Nacee. Nacee say, let's support the Ghana National Gospel. In fact, we will support them. But we end up going here, Becca. But we'll support them. So coming from a legend in our circles, we say we'll support them. Support them. Let's support them.
Thank you.
Yes. Only that day, support them. We say this. Support them. Julius, support them. I'm sure they are happy now. They're happy now to get endorsements from Nacee. Okay, Nacee, but if you've been listening to issues on social media and everything, you realize there was a pastor who spoke about church musicians being Satan's cousins and being thieves and all of that. You heard that? You see the video? You don't see the video?
I was mad.
Koda did the live Facebook session to share his views. I mean, every instrumentalist, producer has been sharing his views, but I've not heard your views on it. Do you think that instrumentalists in churches should be paid? Do you think they should be paid, or you think they are doing it for God, just like ushers, just like You know.
You see, everything that whatever we are doing here, we are doing it for God. You see, you are getting paid out of it. And you are doing it for God as well, because the message is also being preached.
Yeah.
So today, somebody will see, even your dress alone can win somebody.
Yeah.
You see, and I think, you see, musicians in the church, in the house of God, has been treated so badly for too long. And I am number one example. But you know, some of these things we kind of
have to keep quiet.
Yeah, you know, because I don't gain anything saying bad things about some of our pastors. I don't gain anything. I would rather discourage somebody that maybe or Sheme so wanted to maybe become a Christian.
Okay.
So it's better to swallow the pain, because Jesus Christ did not say that the battle will be easy. So definitely we'll face some of this. Some of the pastors, I mean, the devil can also use anybody. You see, the devil can use anybody to misbehave or behave as if they are the right people. If the pastor is saying musicians that plays in the church, when you play instrument in the church and you are being paid, you are Satan's cousin.
And you're a thief.
Yeah, you are a thief. And so what happened to a pastor that is also preaching and
taking
that word is
honorarium.
Honorarium. That word. And then apart from that, you take salary every month.
Every month.
The church give you house,
some allowances.
Some not even allowances. Church gives you a place to stay. Accommodation.
They pay electricity.
They pay
water.
Car.
Yes.
They buy you car, fuel.
Everything.
They pay your children's school fees till university level.
Yes.
Even they support you. So imagine if you tell me that the time that you are going to Bible school, I was also going to business school, learning how to play do, re, mi, and all my hands. Sometimes you feel all these places, you can't even do anything. You have to learn your guitar, you have to learn your keyboard, your drums, your teacher. Some of them, you are at the back of me like this. I was at the back of my keyboard learning how to play keyboard, and they come and pour water on me.
Oh,
yes. Because I'm disturbing.
Because you are disturbing.
So if you're a pastor and you kind of spit such words out, I think to be polite, I think the pastor should go back to Bible school.
You think the pastor should go back to Bible school?
Oh yeah, he should go back to Bible school. He should go and read about the Levite and the reason why the tithe is being paid to the church.
So the pastor should go back to Bible school?
Oh yes, he should. Maybe he doesn't know. So
he doesn't understand the word.
He doesn't understand. He should go and read about the Levite and the reason why the tithe is being paid to him. Why we pay the tithe? Why the church members, they have to go and work and come and pay tithe to the church. It is not for the upkeep of the pastor alone or to build the houses or whatever way. It's also to take care of the musicians in the church, ushers in the church, everybody that works in the church. Those monies are supposed to use to take care of such people.
So the pastor should go.
To me, that's the only thing. That's the most decent thing. Because I can't say he's stupid. I can't say he's a thief like the way he said it to us.
So he should just go back to Bible
to me, I think he should go back to Bible. Maybe he didn't finish. Uncle Vienna. So that's the pastor in Ghana.
Yeah, I hear it's not in Ghana.
He's not in Ghana.
Yeah, yes.
Or Hifa.
Yeah, he's in UK.
Okay, we'll visit him one of these days. And the most painful part is you call the musician. But me, in my let me tell you what I said. I said, like, if I were to be one of the musicians in his church that day, by the time he will finish preaching, none of us will be there. Oh, we'll leave the church. Oh yeah.
The next Sunday you come, nobody's there.
Oh yes, I will go to a place where they will appreciate my talent and they will appreciate the little things that I'm doing, so that the pastor that will tell me, you just tell me that, oh, Nacee, we don't have enough to pay you, so help us build this church.
Okay.
That I will understand. You know, me sitting down here, if I decide I'm not taking salary from any church, it's because I know where I'm getting your money from. So I would rather say that, no, pastor, use the money to take care of other people, other services or other things, but not to. If I decide not to take money from the church, that is my decision.
Okay. But
the church, if the church doesn't have money, talk to me. Don't make it look like me taking salary from the church. I'm a thief. No.
Okay, let's move to this talk before I come to Jabediaba. You've heard all the 31st night prophecies, and you heard what Prophet Kofi Ojo said to all those who prophesy on 31st night. And you've seen the rebuttals from Prophet Salif Abako, Usu Bempa, and some others. What do you think about this whole prophetic thing on 31st night? That's the first question. What do you think about it?
I think this whole thing that has brought this fight or like confusion is about NDC, NPP, NPP winning, NDC winning. Nobody is losing.
Yeah. Everybody, someone say NDC, someone say NPP.
See, and to me, that brought me to a point where I said, is God trying to confuse us? Because why do you say that this, like, party A will win here in this church, and you go to church B, he said party B will also win in this church? And so, is it the same God that is talking to us? That was the question.
Can it be the same God?
That was the question I was asking myself.
Okay, you're also asking that question.
Yes. So I think the God that we serve, that he doesn't lie. He doesn't speak like intertwine or what. Is the English correct?
Yeah. He doesn't speak like differently to.
And then me bro for na papa.
Which one can you know?
What I say. So nyame on kasa and kasa and then. So I think it's more confusing. But I think the better way I can describe this whole situation is Ghanaians should forget about everybody.
All the prophecies.
Or we should just focus on God and then serve our.
You should forget about all the prophecies.
Whatever that God wants this nation to go, however God wants it, he will take Ghana to the promised land.
So Ghanaians should forget about all the prophecies and just focus on God.
Oh, we should just focus on God.
But will you be happy if any of the parties come to power?
I'm okay.
If any of the parties.
If that is what God wants.
Yeah, okay.
Because you see, one thing is that we are Christians. And as Christians as we are, everything that happens to us, we believe that it is God who has made it possible. So, if God still wants NPP to stay in power, he will retain them. If God wants NDC, John Mahama to come, he will bring John Mahama. No one can stop that. So, to me, the best place or the best person to run to is God. So let's just forget about
this. They are saying God is giving it to them. So let's just run to
So if for them, they say God says, okay, Nyamia Kadia, we also know the same God, we also know the same.
So let's also go to him.
We don't need to pay plane ticket before we
go to God.
In this same place, we can talk to God.
And God can come and talk to us.
Maybe can ask right and on. You see, right now we can talk to God.
Okay, let me read some WhatsApp messages I've received. Happy New Year, Nacee. Your songs are inspirational. God bless you. Hello GNTV, I just want to say hi to Nacee from William. I'm a proud fan of Nacee. Okay, Nacee, I love your music so much, and your humbleness is amazing. So amazing. Someone who has achieved a lot for the gospel industry and so amazing.
Thank you.
I'll come to that.
Thank you.
You inspire me so much. Prince at Sapperman is saying, God bless you, Nacee. You are an inspiration.
Thank you.
The man of the moment, a fatal. Please, when are we getting a Nacee concert? Amos from Pankrono. When are we getting a Nacee concert?
See
the discussion we have.
You see, Amos,
they were having this discussion before I entered the studio.
Definitely. I mean,
we can get something this year.
Of course,
by God's grace. Let's see.
This year, if only the politicians will not take
over
but
there.
This year is not really a good year for events, especially. And our event normally starts from July,
yeah.
you know, thereabout. And that time they have already
taken, yeah.
So, and
if it's not an event that has been going on yearly, that people are
yes,
expectant.
you know,
yes.
If
so let's do next year.
Maybe we'll start from up and come down.
And come down. Okay, that
yes, maybe we'll start from up. Maybe we'll start from Europe, America,
and
then
we come back to Ghana.
Yes, so around 2021.
So by the time you get to Ghana, political tensions.
And it is a celebration. So maybe you are picking president.
You celebrate. I have a WhatsApp message. Good evening, Mr. Host. It's always a pleasure to hear Nacee on any platform. For me, I count myself lucky and blessed to witness his amazing talent. The amazing talent in this man. Ghanaians should know that when a person sings or is a musician, that person should not be limited to one genre. We didn't know this until Nacee showed the way. They also criticize him for doing other genres. Are the same people who dance to Patapes one corner at parties and their homes. They should stay focused and give us good music. Discerning people will relate well with him. We from Nacee family love him so much. Hashtag Nyamediaba. This is from Major Accra, Newtown. Okay, Major. Thank you very much, Major. Thank you very much. That's a whole thesis. Okay. Whole thesis. Thank you very much, Major. Nacee,
yes, sir.
Are we ever going to hear the administration of No Tribe again?
Of course. I've said it several times that managing a group is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
Even managing a solo artist.
Yeah, managing a solo is not easy.
It's not easy, not to talk of a cool bunch of people. So it's money, and I've been doing this for the past 10 years, solo handedly, and with the support of a couple of people. You can't always do that. Sometimes there should be a way, and at the beginning to managerial skills or the ability, I wasn't really expecting that. Now I have much experience that I can. If I get another opportunity, I will know what to do. So that is why I said no. It's better for us to, let's pause the No Tribe move. Let's go solo and get the right people to manage No Tribe. And getting those right people to manage it, like let's say Ninoy is the manager of No Tribe now, and we get, let's say, Akese will come. Akese, you are in charge of you are the music director, Koda, you are this. You see, when we put all these things together, then we can now see that, okay, we have an album that we need to release. We need this so amount of money. If we need 500,000 CDs, how we raise the money so that we can raise the money and give it to the management to now push the work and see that, okay, within a year or two we should be able to do this or get this money back. Or maybe if some donors somewhere think that no, I don't want to sit down to see No Tribe dying, so I'll take care of all the financial problems. That would be fantastic. So right now the only problem is financial issues, and
So the financial issues. That's why you decide to go solo on your own.
Yes, because I can't say that, okay, I'm putting a stop to No Tribe, ministry, and that's at the same time, and nothing is happening.
But has you going solo helped your ministry?
It is not personally. Whatever that we are doing, it is not for me. It is for God. So I will ask the people that is watching us and those that are, is that helping?
That's it. You as a musician. That's it. You as a musician, you going solo, has it helped you?
It is.
It has helped you.
Yes.
It has helped you.
Yes.
But have you looked at your other brother? Has he helped you?
Yes.
Lord Bonzi.
Yes. A Lord has released a song or two.
But when you went separated, Lord is not louder as you are.
The same thing, you see, I was doing my thing before I started building No Tribe. So before I started No Tribe, this same thing was there, but I put mine on hold. And I try making sure that, okay, I will raise a new generational praise and worship leaders, so that at least God should use me to do that. And God did use me. And now at least we should be able to say that we've gotten to a point where Michelle now with Sififia. Now you have a full 30 whatever teeth grown fully in your mouth. So
you can now take. So if you are not feeding yourself, it's not about this.
You see the thing. So as like the way we join church A today, we leave, we go to the next church tomorrow. It doesn't mean that we have stopped being Christian or we have stopped following God. So Nacee is doing whatever. I'm still preaching the gospel through music. The same thing that No Tribe was doing. Okay, No Tribe has its kind of people that they reach to. You see, and the same thing. So Lord is also doing it. Now the whole problem is that it's financial issue. If I have enough money, I'll call the same team and even more to come and help us. Destiny, and we should get now. I've gotten to a point where I think we shouldn't build No Tribe on the level of me and Lord and I anymore. It should go beyond that. Now we can talk about, joyful way, joyous celebration. No Tribe should become that kind of. You see, so that at every year all the musicians can come together.
Perfect.
And live the name of God higher.
You see,
always the No Tribe, and when you mention No Tribe, it's either Nacee or Lord. And what about the other people behind? You see, to me, I think now that the group is on hold, we should be able to work on that.
Let me put on record that there are two gospel songs that my dad likes. Soul Winners, is it A Lebanon, the one Joe Metal led, and No Tribe, the one you did, the popular one,
Boshe.
Those are the two gospel music my dad listens to.
Thank you.
The two gospel music. If he hears Abemoye, forget it. Wherever he is, he say, "Hey, give me volume." After that, you go back to his reggae.
Thank you, Daddy.
After that, you go back to his reggae. So when he heard I was managing a reggae artist, gospel reggae artist, I was like, "Hey."
Okay, now I know why you are not even that.
Okay, let me read some WhatsApp messages. Then we come to Nacee Diaba. Hello, I'm Maudela Kluche. I like everything about you, Nacee, especially your songs. Every morning I listen to your songs after morning prayers. May God richly bless you. Nacee Music, no size. May God continue to bless you. Greetings from Bechem by Stephen. Nacee, the Lord protect you and continue doing your work. I wish you long life and prosperity, good health, and your family. This from Fortune. Okay, I'm going to open the phone lines, but before I open the phone lines, I want you to see Nacee's new song, Nacee Diaba. Let's go and pick the video. When I come back, I'll ask him some questions about the video. Then we open the phone lines. Sure, that's Nacee Diaba with Angel Nacee. Angel Nacee,
the original angel.
Let's see. So, what's the inspiration behind Nacee Diaba?
Bible says faith comes by hearing. The more we hear things and whatever that we read from the Bible, we need to exercise our faith. So most often, like, we kind of, I believe that God has done this for me, and we wake up in sometime midnight and pray and. We don't really exercise our faith. We are praying all right, but at the back of our mind, we are asking ourselves,
I will be answered.
You see,
so now stop prayer, just say Nacee
Diaba. And you see, anytime you sing a song of faith, a prophetic song like this, and then you add, you follow with your whole being, your mind, you just focus on it. God has a way of answering your prayers. Because the same thing, whatever, I don't know what you asked from God. At least in the song, I mentioned so many things. And definitely, maybe I did not mention.
If you didn't mention, put your
the foundation.
Foundation.
So then, let's exercise our faith, because that is the inspiration that you see, I had as a no. It shouldn't be just me. Because me, when I was singing this song, my road manager would tell you, I didn't have certain things. I was also crying for certain things. But at the beginning of the year, Nacee Diaba, everything just turned like this. So I even asked him, so sometimes we have to exercise our faith. It doesn't matter whether you are a pastor or a sophomore or bishop or whatever, all of us, one way or the other, without certain things that even sometimes pastors' wives don't even believe in their husbands, miracles. You see, so sometimes we become too familiar with God's works. We kind of, but let's exercise our faith a little bit and see.
Okay. So we'll talk about time with God, but let me give some reactions from the video. CEO, I'm really enjoying this one too. In fact, I'm still wishing you good luck from fortune. May God bless you. God bless you, Nacee, so much, because whenever I hear this song or your songs, he said when he's dead, can he rise?
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so Nacee, Time with God, the album that brought the controversy last week. Can we talk about, is Time with God an album?
Yeah, it's an album.
So which songs are on the album Time with God?
Album Time with God album. We have this one, the printing wasn't too good. So
Efatao is on.
Efatao is on.
Okay, my favorite.
Yeah. We have Efatao. We have Believe. That one that featured Sisichu on it.
Believe, yeah.
That, and then Abofo.
Okay.
Abofo is also on it, and then Paibo.
Paibo is on it. Okay.
Kasemno is one of the Pentecost favorite songs now that you know. And then Afishapa is also on it. And then we have a remix of Efatao, the slower version, and then we have Anyonko, which is in Paibo's slower version, but that has a different twist to it. Which that was released. Efatao, the slower version was released March when the album was released. Yes, which the album came out. 2019. That was March 24th, March 2019. That album released.
So if someone wants the album, where does the person?
Now Cantomanto is closed. So all the digital platforms, Apple Music, and then Spotify, Amazon.
Are you on After?
I'm not on After.
So Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon,
iTunes, Apple Music. Yeah. I mean, everywhere.
Every music shop. Boomplay. Are you on Boomplay?
I'm on Boomplay. Okay.
Shop. So every music shop, you are there. But Cantomanto is closed. But I saw some in traffic.
In traffic, yes. But I mean, it's closed. I'm not saying close as permanently closed, but you know the way Cantomanto used to. You know, the activity, it's not the same as.
But Kansala 1-2 is on.
Kansala 1-2 is also in the market still selling, and it's also on, digital platforms as well. And even this week we are releasing most of our songs because people are asking some of the songs that boys that you are asking me about. People are asking for the songs on Boomplay.
On Boomplay and all that. So you're going to release all of them on Boomplay.
This week we are putting all the songs on Boomplay. I think they should even have it now on Boomplay. So people wants to listen to everything about Nacee. Just download the app. You don't pay anything.
Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify,
just go and listen.
Just go listen.
And one of that, thing that I'll ask people to do is that when you watch the video on YouTube, you don't pay a dime by subscribing.
So subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. Let's go small. We have 1 million subscribers. When we see a lot of subscribers, that one we can. That is more like our bragging right.
Bragging right.
We can go to
1 million.
We can go to
this
Royal Bank or so. Charlie, Mumma sponsorship kakra. If you give me sponsorship, you have 1 million.
I can put the content there.
Everybody will say it. You see. So please, just subscribe to the channel, YouTube channel, Nacee Music. Subscribe to the channel. Let's have more people subscribing to the channel, and then let's see how best we can help one another. And also, you see somebody major text. That's he's part of the Nacee family. We've started a new group that I'm trying to get more closer to my fans because this time around you can't do it without your fans. So we've started a very beautiful family that Charlie things they pack for the family.
So if someone wants to join the Nacee family?
It's just I'll give you the number that you just
so you can give it now.
Yes, just download Telegram on your phone, the app. So you download. You see on WhatsApp group, you have a limit. But Telegram, you have more than 300 and something thousand. So just download Telegram on your phone and then add this number 0264 90 91 92.
0264
90 91
92.
Let's
So
do the fastest one. 0264 90
91
91
92.
92
But I tell you, download Telegram first. Then we go 0264 90 91 92.
And then save it, Nacee. But that it's my personal number.
Because you are there.
I'm there. So that what you can see in the group, we have about 200 and something members or so, and we have lots of doctors.
Whoa!
I tell you, lots of engineers and
so you can network there.
Yes, yes. And last time, some in the traffic, a girl gave me how do you call yogurt, and she said I am part of your group.
Oh, nice.
I said, hey.
So
everybody, the focus are also there.
Nice.
So you see, I'm family where it doesn't matter.
Nacee family is one family.
Nacee family is one family. Let's all come together and see how, because as I said before, the word definitely, God will use 1 or 10 people to release a song, but it takes millions to preach the gospel, to spread it out across. So come, let's do it together. So
and it's good for Christians to come together to fellowship, to share faith.
Of course.
And it makes you grow in faith more. So it's advisable. You don't do the Sunday church. You do the everyday social media.
Yeah.
So it's good that you have groups like that to join. So 0264 90 91 92, and you join the Nacee family. Nacee, your final words. I don't have enough.
My final words is just as we've entered the year already, and everybody should just be careful, because this year is election year, and we know how tension mostly it gets when it gets to the election year. People should just be careful the way the utterances. Don't go and then provoke your brother because his party has lost or win or whatever. Let's just be careful and love one another. And also, I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Frimpong. We called him Bobby. For the love shown to me and my team is just amazing. God bless him and all my the management members, and also the Nacee family, my family, my wife and children. God bless them. God bless everyone, and God bless you.
God bless you too.
Having me here.
Let me read this one before you go. I heard Nacee one time saying that he made a song for PPP.
Yes.
But he never got paid.
Yes.
Now that he's on the Group Idu platform, what message does he have for Dr. Idu? I beg you.
They should just bring the check.
They should just bring the check. That's the message.
That's all. That's the message.
Don't actually watch it. I say bring the check.
You see, and you see, I don't know if Doctor has forgotten, but truly, I met him one-on-one. We sat down with a couple of guys, and I did it. They gave me, when the song was done, they told me what I should change in the song. So if they don't like it, they didn't like that, they should have.
So did they release it?
They didn't. I don't know. I don't know, because what happened?
But so far as you've done the music,
yeah, I didn't remember when you cry for you to tell me, okay, it's Friday we come home, Friday we come home. They should be able to pay for the job, but they didn't quite feel it.
Nacee, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming, Nacee.
I love everybody that is watching, and I love Crusaders. God bless you, and Obinati. God bless you.
Don't come next week.
Next week.
Yeah, don't come next week.
I'll come.
So that's Nacee.
And also, before we leave, the National Gospel
Music.
The voting is
the voting is on. So go to the website.
Go to the website. Just who do you vote.
Artist of the year, vote. Album of the year, vote.
Gospel song of the year, vote. You see, vote. And you see, like share with your friends and let them vote, because this year we have to win. We don't want any controversy. So now somebody will come and say that, now wait, then they'll release it. You see, we have an album, so we have to win.
You have to win.
on this album, we have more than 5 songs. So it's played everywhere. So we have to win.
Thank you very much, Nacee. My name is Dina. We do this every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. So my guest today was Nacee. Thank you very much, Nacee.
Thank you, Timmy.
And like I say, there's only one key, and that key is knowing God. We'll meet next week.